This is day four of me reprogramming my subconscious mind, right? I'm not doing this because I think change happens overnight. I'm doing this because I'm kind of curious what happens when you consistently change the way you think one day at a time. Because right from the journey, right from the beginning up to today, I've understand that your subconscious isn't just like a computer that you can write overnight, right? It's more like a collection of ingrained habits, behavior, beliefs, emotions that have been built through years of repeated experience. And the only way we can change it isn't just through a simple technique, but through constant repetitions. Now, think of your subconscious like a path through a forest, right? The first time a person is walking through that path, there is no path. There's no clear road to follow. It's kind of hard to move. But if they walk through that path every single day for probably a year, the grass there gets flattered, the bush disappears, and suddenly there's a clear road. Walking through that path becomes effortless. So I have understand that our subconscious works in a similar way, right? Every repeated thought, every repeated behavior, emotions, experiences build and create a stronger mental path. And over the months, over the years, this path becomes our automatic way of thinking and acting. So let's say, for example, you've told yourself, I'm not good enough for 10 years. Your brain starts treating that as the default truth. If you've avoided difficult situations for years, your subconscious learns that avoiding discomfort keeps you safe. And also, if you've practiced confidence for years, eventually confidence becomes your natural response. So I understand that you can't simply rewrite your subconscious overnight, right? You're not deleting a computer file or trying to install a new software, right? You are replacing old mental patterns that have been reinforced thousands of times that takes repeated effort. So, still on this journey, in me learning how to reprogram my subconscious mind, after a lot of research, learning, and studying, right, I created a pattern in which I'm going to be following, and the process look like this. So, first of all, I'm going to notice the old pattern. Maybe I've always doubted myself before I start something new, or I've always said bad things to myself or negative things to myself. I'm just going to notice the old pattern. And then, secondly, I'm going to choose a different response. I'm going to take the first step, anyways. Either I'm ready or I'm not, or whatever the circumstances may be, I'm going to take the first step. Then, thirdly, I'm going to repeat it consistently. Now, remember, firstly, I'm going to notice the old pattern. Secondly, I'm choosing a different response. And thirdly, I'm going to repeat it consistently. Because every time I think or act differently, I'm making the old pattern weaker and I'm building a new one. Then lastly, I'm just going to keep going until it becomes automatic. Eventually, the new response feels natural because my brain has strengthened the new pathway. So this is the pattern I created and I'm going to be following through. Right? I realized that the subconscious doesn't change because I watched or listened to one inspirational idea. It changed because I am repeatedly acting and I am repeatedly thinking in a new way until this new pattern becomes my default. Every day I'm learning a little more about how my mind works. This isn't about me becoming perfect, but me becoming aware than I was yesterday. So I don't actually know where this journey is leading, but I am fully committed to see how it's going to end and to see it through. Right? One day, one lesson, one step closer. I'll see you tomorrow in day 5.